Morning everyone, and we are making our route
Back
out of Lesotho on the way to Eswatini next.
Yeah, that will be the next stop.
Via South Africa.
Cool. Coming up to the border as we are leaving Lesotho.
This is a drive-through, right?
Yeah, if you've never experienced border drive-thrus, this is one of the few where it does actually work.
Bumpy road.
Yeah,
There's the river only.
that's that river. Driving over no man's land. Cool.
2 minutes into the
Coming into Lady Brand, just outside of Lesotho.
Why did they have a danger sign going into those woods?
Because this it's dangerous.
No, seriously, they had the danger sign on
A grader being filled up. This is us. Some more cornfields.
Yep.
Nice and green. Some more rivers and some more mountains. So where are we now?
Now we in where? Vicksburg.
Just passing Vicksburg.
Yeah.
Next town, Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Freesburg.
Vriesburg. Vriesburg.
Another roadworks.
Tons of roadworks.
So this is now where the cameraman is. Huh? I like your shirt, Ali. What does it say? I'm a great husband.
Yeah, I clean.
I cook, I clean, and I use the iron.
Yeah.
What more could you ask for? So explain to us, what is a Hong Kong again?
Oh, Hong Kong is any product that purports to be the real thing and it's not.
Made
So,
from,
made in China.
destined to where? Africa.
Yeah, to Africa. Yeah, it's a YouTube.
Just having a coffee, and then we're going again. So we took a quick coffee break at Smith Coffee in Bethlehem. Okay, We're still driving to Ermelo. This is the road, full of potholes.
Coming into
Ali, where are we?
Standerton, I think.
Standerton.
No? Yeah? Must be. Yes, I think so.
Oh, road. Potholes.
Standerton. Oh, going towards Standerton. It's one of those hectic back routes.
Okay. So driving to Ermelo.
Yeah, no, wait, it's coming into Standerton. Well, be Bethlehem, it could be Carolina, huh?
Standerton. We have to turn left here somewhere. Time for McDonald's. The drive-through.
You want to put it to the test?
Hello. Oh, great. Thanks. 3 Cokes. And then the 3 Big Macs coming up.
Of all things.
Macs. Some fries.
Yeah?
That's a long train. Okay, now we're entering Ermelo.
Yeah, on our way now to the Kingdom of Eswatini, previously known as Swaziland. In fact, a lot of locals, if you see here on the sign, Babane is the capital of Eswatini. So we are more or less an hour away from Eswatini or Swaziland, and I was saying for most locals who have been in Eswatini for many years, they still call it Swaziland. Like Lesotho, we are a kingdom, which means the person right at the top is actually the king in this case. We are not a constitutional monarch, which means the king generally has the last say on matters that are of national interest and other elements. Interesting facts about Eswatini: population about 1.1 million. We are of one culture group, which is Swazi. Outside of English, we speak Siswati, which is the local dialect. Eswatini was colonized by the Brits. So generally, most people in Eswatini will be able to speak English pretty well, and so forth. Independence we got, what, 1968? So it's been quite a few years since we've been independent. And yes, the king is at the helm. The current king is the second king we've had since the independence. So his son, the previous king, King Sobhuza, who passed on in the early 80s, his son that took over around the mid 80s to late 80s as king, one of the youngest kings in the world. I think at that time he was 18 years old, and has continued to rule. So he is now mid 50s towards late 50s. I don't have the exact date at hand. So he's been in as a ruler for many years. So yeah, we'll give you an update as we come into Eswatini and get to know a little bit more about the country. This is Upington, 60 odd kilometers away from the Eswatini border. Driving past it. It's a lot of trees here that are being harvested for a mixture of furniture.
Trees.
Yeah, tons and tons. Trees. As I was saying, this is pine. It's a mixture of pine trees. These particular ones are pine, mainly used for paper and other high-grade final products, whereas the gum will be used for things like plywood, wood chips or chipboard, that kind of thing. The area we are in is just outside Eswatini. Literally as far as you can see, there will be trees planted. It's a very easy area for these trees to grow. Can't remember how long it takes, but it doesn't take too long, maybe 3 to 5 years before they harvest from based on the harvesting cycles. Not too much further to go. Getting closer. There's usually a lot of soldiers and police at this particular junction because there's another route to Eswatini that goes to the right, and usually people who come from that direction are carrying special goods.
Special goods.
That need further inspection. Okay, today it wasn't such a big one, but yes, it happens more often. All the way to the border is called Gangwane. Gangwane basically speaks Siswati. It used to be a part of Eswatini, if I'm not mistaken, some years ago, but the geographical boundaries sort of put it out of Swaziland, but they all speak Siswati here, and it's the most immediate surrounding area to Eswatini, even though it's a part of South Africa. It's Eswatini in the distance. Yeah, I'm getting it.
This is the local Uber.
Some school kids from school still on the South African side, so they go to a South African school that's here. We are now coming into Windhoek border on the South African side, or what we call Ngwenya border on the Eswatini side. This is our main port of entry, our main port of trade. Don't have any statistics on hand related to it. Mountains you see in the background is already basically Eswatini.
So we've arrived in Eswatini. So this is now the 4th country that I've visited on this trip. And my friend Ali that has accommodated me all the way from Lesotho, actually from Bloemfontein, and I wanted to say a few last words.
Yeah, thank you, Skulk. It's been this is when the epic part of the journey begins. So yes, we are in Eswatini, just arrived, so looking forward to this one.
Awesome.
Thanks Skulk.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we can get some